My name is Dr. Yvonne Edwards. I'm an archaeologist, and one of my important activities is to work with volunteers who are interested in uncovering our local history. Our group is made up of trained archaeologists, museum staff, and a good number of enthusiastic people. And we're just about to embark on a new project. So I say welcome to the Great Missenden Abbey project. With your support, we plan to document the history of a medieval abbey which once stood in this beautiful river valley of the Chiltern Hills, which lie about halfway between London and Oxford, England. The building you can see today is the house which was built in the 16th century on what remained of the abbey after the church was demolished. Great Missenden Abbey was founded in 1133, and throughout its history the abbots were a significant component of the local community. Abbeys in those times were often supported financially by wealthy landowners, no doubt in hope of their place in heaven. At its height, the abbey would have consisted of a complex range of buildings, courtyards and gardens, perhaps similar to those shown here. Along with many other monastic foundations, the abbey was dissolved in 1538 under the authority of King Henry VIII, and the abbey church was demolished. 30 years ago, archaeologists carried out excavations in areas where the church, the cloisters and other buildings once stood. Large quantities of finds were recovered and stored in the local museum resource centre. However, the majority of finds were not formally identified or documented, and our plan is to remedy these omissions and use the finds to build a picture of life at the medieval abbey. A few of the finds recovered during the excavations are on display in the present-day Abbey House and include, as you can see, decorated floor tiles and masses of sculptured stonework. And if we move to the side here, you can see beautiful stained, decorated glass. One of our team has brought along some of the pottery from the excavation. So can I introduce Marion Wells?
Hello, I'm one of the community coordinators, and I've got a very small sample of the pottery that was found in the excavation. This first group dates from the 11th to the early 12th century. The pot is all handmade and comes from cooking pots or bowls, and this piece here is decorated with finger pressing on the rim. This second group dates from the 12th to the early 13th century, and these pieces all come from one large pot which was found in situ in the excavation. This piece is a shallow bowl with a pouring lip. This third group, which includes unglazed and glazed pottery, all date from the 13th century or later, and this is part of a pipkin, which was a small three-legged cooking pot.
With your help, our team, with support from specialists, will identify and record the numerous finds, which include quantities of domestic items like the pottery you've seen, glass, stone, coins and metal objects, together with animal bones and several complete human skeletons. The community archaeology team will also digitise all the written records and plans made at the time of the 1980s excavations. Using diagrams and photographs assembled during the excavation, we should be able to reconstruct some parts of the building. By supporting this project, you'll learn about life and death in one of the early monasteries of southern England. We will set up a blog to keep you up to date with our research, and during the project, we will have occasional public open meetings with displays of finds and talks on the Abbey's history. If you're not able to come to these in person, we will send you a video podcast of the meeting. And our final objective will be to publish a book with a full account of our work. So we're looking forward very much to this project and, of course, to our interaction with you.